Testy, testy, my cat's pesty. Here we go, Noe. We're doing it, right, man? We're really doing it. Testing, testing. Nope. I didn't hear myself. You can hear me saying we're really doing it, Red Band. All right, hello, most awesome Sims 2 fans, and here we are with Tipsy MommyShark, da-da, and my most awesome moderator, Spothy. You can go meet her at Spothy Gaming. She will be streaming, I am sure, sometime near this weekend. I'm going to listen to myself on my cell phone to make sure I sound okay. Spothy is saying, I sound good. Oh, I see her saying, ooh, over here. So I've got my little thing off to the side so I can see, but I can also see, I am looking at my chat here. I got two chats, one on either side. So it's like I'm sounding good. I will pop back over here so that we can hear how our simmies sound once I get in here. So what we're going to do today is we are going to pop in this return to Pleasantview. The interesting thing about this Pleasantview is it has Sim York. If you watch any of my curated videos, that would be under MoreTipsyMommyShark. Yep, that's how you spell it, with the more in front of the Tipsy Mommy Shark. And if you go there, I have been doing all kinds of content, and we might go to Sim York. And I attached that because it was just a normal downtown that I decided to get involved with our New York. And then what I wanted to do for my Patreon page, I wanted to play Pleasantview, but I didn't want it to be just like every other Pleasantview. I mean, it's going to be similar to every other Pleasantview, but I was like, what if Will Wright, not EA of today, because we know EA of today would create like wedding disasters or something, but what if Will Wright released The Sims 2 today? Him and our beloved Tim Latorno. What if they did it today and it had some of the expansion pack stuff? And so that's what you're seeing here. I'm going to do a quickie little flyover. The last time we were together, we did Dead is Dead Cemetery, and then we realized because I renamed this, there is a way that you can do this so that you can have more than one Pleasantviews. It corrupted all of my tombstones because I was going to turn Darren Dreamer's wife into a zombie, and we did all kinds of stuff. Also, in our last stream, we had what's her name? Dina get involved with Mortimer. They are not married. They are just engaged. And we talked about maybe at some point Alexander's getting ready to go to college. Maybe them hooking up or something. I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me. Is that a little too seedy? I don't know. We'll think about it later. Over here, Don Lothario. Anybody who remembers the old Cheating Don video with our beloved Tim Latorno, he had met a girl named Sarah. Him and Don and Dina were in that original video, and then we never got that family. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute if Don actually married Sarah? Well, cute in a horrible kind of way, because then he's going to cheat on her, because that was the whole point. Sarah's family is called the Wright family. Her father is Will Wright, and remember, her sister beat up Dina for her. We had the Burbs over here. And Lucy just grew into a lovely teenager the last time we were here. I did jump in and mess with the Pleasants a little bit. We gave Lilith an awesome goth makeover. I'm sure Noelle will love that, or my Spothy. And so anyway, I just did a little bit of that. So what I think we're going to do right now is I had Daniel, who was living... So Mary Sue, I figured this is how we're going to start it. She has already thrown Daniel out of the house. He's a dog, man. He's a low down dirty dog. But he was messing around with Nina, and she got pregnant. So, I mean, it wasn't an accident per se. And you'll have to tell me how the sim sound is. I'm gonna listen for just a second because he's over here on a bike. He's a low down dirty dog, but you're gonna hear me in the background. Okay, that was a long second, man. I really can't hear the Sims. So let's go in here. We're going to see what's going on here. Let's turn them up a little bit. Sound effects, voices. If it gets too loud, please somebody in the comments tell me. I have trouble hearing. I do have little earbud thingies, but they're very, very low. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's just very low. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But we'll see. I'm sure if I turned the Sims music on. Let's see. Interesting. I have like no Sims sound at all. That is very strange. I am not sure why. Dun dun dun. Maybe in settings. What is my audio output? Desktop default. Maybe an NVIDIA. And everybody can hear my mic, so I don't think I need to change that. Apply. Okay, here we go. I'm still not hearing. Spotty, can you hear any Sims music or anything? No. How about what does this say? Open volume mixer. It says my speakers are the microphone. Okay. I don't know. I have no clue. No clue why. Alright, well guys, I'm sorry, but right now you're going to have to go with very, very quiet simmies because, and probably when I do this, it's going to be terribly loud. Just because when I come in here, it says for my sound, it says bad things. Bad, very, very bad. What does it say for speakers? It says my microphone. I don't know. So if I do my microphone, testy, testy. Is there any other sound now? Noe?
Just your voice.
Okay, guys, we're just going to hear my voice for right now. I am not sure why this is happening, but...
Can you have him go do something?
Okay, here, we'll do something very annoying, like go watch television. Hello, Daniel. Go watch TV. I can hear him a little bit. Can you hear that at all? Here, we're going to turn up everything.
No.
Hang on. Can you hear that? I'll turn this. Now?
No.
Okay. I don't know why that is, but... hi, Daniel. Is Nina available to talk? No. I'm going to be a jealous boyfriend, and I'm going to say no. He's eating. I don't think he made anything for her, and she has the day off. What should we have them do? Okay, so here's the deal. I'm thinking that, what is she? He's got a good job, and she has mechanical. Now, luckily, I took the death during pregnancy mod out. Oh, she's going to go puke. There we go. Blah. There's my sound effect. Blah. Since y'all couldn't hear it. Serve breakfast. Toast or pastry or something. So she has absolutely no skills at all. Daniel, he's going to need some social. I'm thinking maybe they should have a little house at some point, like once the baby comes. What are you doing with this? Oh, she needs to cook. Okay. Hello. All right, so she's going to make a bunch of toaster pastries. She was obviously very hungry because, look, she's serving them on the floor. I don't know that he's going to need that. How about you? Put away leftovers and then sit with her because she needs some. She needs some social interaction. All right, so listen, we have this shotgun wedding going on. Oh, look, their bills are $67. That's another thing. My bills are 1,500% higher than the way that you see them. So, we are going to need, if they move out, I think that there's going to be some issues there because, I mean, I think they'll be okay. What do we have? We have 53,000. We could do a little tiny house. I don't know. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Oh, also the Goths. So we resurrected Mortimer Goth with the Resurrectonometer. And now Darren Dreamer has it. Look, their little socials going up. How cute. And so what I'm thinking is that we need to build a robot shop because it was their dream to have robots. Actually, it was my dream for them to make robots that stung the burglars. While I have a burglar mod, my game is heavily modded. I feel like they, bless you, Spothy. I feel like they need to have the robots that kill or electrocute the burglars. Now, I just want you to know, I do not know what is wrong with me. I've never played with occults. That has not been my jam. But, ooh, look at that toilet. I mean, this is downright nasty. I mean, I have seen some bad-looking toilets before, but I don't know what this girl has eaten. It is grisly. So he is going to go in there and go potty, and then we're going to let him clean that because that is just really, and you had better eat some more. Often when my people are pregnant, my daughter is going to laugh. Did I stop in the middle of a sentence? I feel like I stopped in the middle of a sentence. Oh, so it was their dream to own a robotics shop. Excuse me. My game is heavily modded. I have the burglar mod, and we're always burgled. But the burglars don't just burgle us, they set our houses on fire. I do not want to take the mod out. I think it adds something to the game. But now I wanted them to have a robot shop. So like I was saying, oh, and this. So this little thing electrocutes your Sims, and if your Sims are in a good mood, it makes all of your needs go up. I use that all the time for my pregnant Sims. I don't know why, but my daughter thinks like that. That's very, very mean. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Do you think that that's very, very mean? It makes her stuff go up. Does anybody care if we move them out into a little house? Going once. Going twice. I think we're going to move them into their own little house and let them suffer with whatever bills. I promise it will be something little. But another thing that she was saying is that now I've got the Resurrectonometer out. I had turned one of our favorite Sims, she's kind of the Carrie Bradshaw of the city, into a vampire, and there's been a bunch of things. She has said that now I have embraced not just the occult, but it's like cultish, that I've got this thing going around and I'm playing with the dead. And I do think I've embraced the dark side just a wee bit. But I don't know that I've completely embraced the dark side, because at one point I did have that you could die during childbirth mod, and these needs right here, totally, she would have been a goner. And that's gone. Oh, we got to fight. What's going on over here? Yeah, maybe we need to move, because I mean, this is looking like Portland or something. And I think this guy, Peter Chung, is he another neighbor or is he the landlord? Is this guy fighting with the landlord? I mean, what is this? Is this a fight over the hot tub? I don't even know. I just don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to go out into the world. I want the world. I want the whole world. And I promise I will find somebody smarter than me, like my son or my daughter, who will fix my microphone problem. So let's see. This little place is only $16,811. We have 50 some thousand simoleons. Let's go in here and look at it because we can move Daniel and I forget what her name is, Nina, into this lot, and because she is expecty. This is kind of cute. I mean, you know me, I might have to do a wee makeover. Yeah, I mean, it's cute in a horrible Maxis kind of way. Let's see what we got going on here. So if we pull this down, look, we've got, is this supposed to be the master bedroom? Okay, I'm having, let's get a master bed out. Master bed. Okay, look, oh yeah, no. This, I think, is supposed to be the master bed with an ensuite. Well, this is freaking horrible. That's just not going to work. And we're going to have to get rid of this door because that's not child friendly. Like, what do they want our child to, like, fall to its death? Like, if you look here, look, it's got, like, a little balcony. Like, I don't know that that's safe, but I guess who cares? One thing we learned from one of our last videos when we were building for the Tinkers, my Tinker video will be up next week, is that Sims don't care if they lose a child. They will just have another one. Okay, so look, we can do this, and then you could have like an eat-in kitchen over here. I think, oh, they got a little bathroom over here, and then a living room here. I like it. I like it. What do we think? Do we like this? I'm going to give you a second to respond. Anybody who might be watching. Yeah, I'm thinking this is good. We're going to go out here. Maybe cancel. How much was it? I think it was 20 something. I hate when it does that. All right. It was, 17. I thought it was 18 and change. What did I do? I did something very, very bad. I was a naughty girl. I don't know what I did that was so naughty. Sorry, peoples. All right, so we're going to move them out of that grungely apartment. Okay, and just be advised. Now, I did take out the mod that cut their bills are 1,500% more than they should be. And I had halved everybody's income, but I took that one out. So at this point, we're doing good because whatever they're making, now she'll be out of work for a little bit once she has the baby. But at this point, at least, oh, look how cute, and he's kissy her. She might as well like that until he starts cheating again. Do we think we're going to have a redheaded baby? So let's see, we have Daniel and Nina. Maybe we should start thinking of baby names. Look, he's already thinking he wants to meet somebody new and fall in love and kissy 3 other Sims. He's a low-down, dirty dog. We mentioned that before. All right. So here's our little home, which we're going to keep it this way. Pretty much. Pretty much. I swear. We're not going to do much. Okay, first thing that's got to go. What is my pet peeve? That's a kitchen sink. I mean a bathroom sink, not a kitchen sink. All right, we are going to put the stove there, and we'll just put a regular, I don't have a regular fridge. I must have done like, I don't know, change this content to that content. What is that? Default replacement. No, a changey upsy wootsy. A thingy majiggy. You know, the thing. All right, I definitely believe we need dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher. I'm going to throw in garbage thing. What do we got left? We got $42,000. Does the bathroom need to be this big? And you know what? I did not download. I swore I would do this before the next video, and I did not do it. You all can admonish me. The toilet paper that keeps everybody out of the bathrooms, they really have that. And I did not do it. Okay, now the problem is I was going to fix this. Maybe what we can do is, okay, one of the things that bugs me is, hang on. Blip. Okay. With the Sims is like, I hate when stuff takes up too much room. So we're going to make, this is from my New York living. My daughter is going to have PTSD for me doing this. But they're going to have a broom closet over here. And then this way, look how much extra room we have. because I'm going to make them have that itsy bitsy tiny little bathroom. Okay? And some of that is from my days in New York City. Like, this is a true story. We had our regular bathroom, and it had some kind of pipe in it, and literally your knees were against the pipe. Wait, what alien? Was there an alien? Did I miss an alien, Spothy? Yeah, you're right. They need a pipe to hit their knees on. But isn't that great? Did I miss an alien? Oh, she's an alien.
Mina and Dina come from
You're right. Okay, so Spothy just reminded me, and I totally had forgotten. We could have an alien baby instead of a redheaded baby. Oh, wait, we gotta go in here. We gotta go in, we gotta go. And I think Spothy in one of her games had an alien. So back here, Pollination Technician 7 was an alien. So this baby could be like all kinds of surprise. Oh my gosh, Spothy. Totally true. Are you having a PTSD moment with that little tiny bathroom? But I think, like, that's all we need. Like, look how cute that turned out. All right, now this also drives me crazy. I hate these steps, the way that they're, like, just in the middle room. I swear, we're not going to do buildy. No buildy. Oops. You know, this is like, you know when James Turner pretends he's not going to use columns? That's me. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to do this to y'all. I can't help it. It's like the bug from Bug's Life, you know? I can't help it. You can't. I swear to you. If I could stop, it's a sickness. And if I could stop it, I would. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's too big. Too big. How about that one? Yeah, that works. Okay, so look. We put, watch this. So I just put a little wall over here, okay? Just to separate it. All right, I don't think we needed like a whole that open floor plan crap doesn't work for me. All right, so there we go. That works. We're going to come up here, and this is just hideous. That's not going to work. All right, so it's just going to be a bedroom. That's going to be a kid's room that they can plummet to their death off the front. And then we've got the parents' room here. And then, oh my God, okay, we're not going to do a lot, I swear. But this bathroom, can we say extreme makeover edition? Okay, we got to get rid of all these. I mean, it would have been better if they had done the pink flooring. I'm telling you what. That's another one that Spothy will do. Yes, Dina did. And she abandoned her baby? She abandoned her baby? What the heck? Why did she abandon the baby? Oh, I hear tea coming, people. There is tea afoot. Dina abandoned her alien child? That is rude. Okay, we need to hear the tea, Spothy. You need to spill. You're also always welcome to come in here and take the mic. All right, so we're waiting to hear from Spothy about the fact that Dina had an alien baby and abandoned it. Okay, I'm grabbing the mic. Yes, in my game, Nina took the baby because she would pick up the baby or feed it because she was green. Oh, so her sister took over the baby. And then Dina just abandoned the baby. Oh my gosh. That is some serious tea, people.
Yeah, I've never played The Sims where they don't interact with the babies at all. Dina would get mad every time the baby cried. So
Yeah.
Nina, because they both got knocked up by the same guy.
Yeah.
So they both had babies at the same time. So Nina ended up taking care of her baby and her sister's baby, who ended up to be the only one born looking like an alien.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can hear this. So the story is, here is some serious tea. So Nina and Dina both had babies at the same time in the same household. And Dina, refused to take care of the baby. And what Spotty is saying to me, she's in the other room. She is saying that Dina refused to pick up the baby when the baby would cry. And she was like, it's totally horrible. But Nina would take care of both children. So it was basically that Dina abandoned the baby and wouldn't take care of it. But Nina took care of both babies. But the Dina's baby was an alien baby. What does everybody think about that? I mean, that is some serious tea. She said she has never played in The Sims 2 where the Sims just abandon a child. I've never played in The Sims 2 where the Sims just abandon a child either. I mean, that's just terrible. I would be very upset with her. Yeah. Was that hard, Spotty? Like, were you like, yo, get back over there and watch this baby?
Yeah, it was sad because, like, she would honestly, because I had the cribs in both of the rooms because of your Bills mod.
Yeah.
So,
She's saying she had cribs in both rooms because of my Bills mod. She was probably living in squalor.
I was.
Go ahead.
But Dina would literally get mad and stomp her feet every time she had to deal with the baby.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, she would sit and watch TV while the baby was crying. Like, I had never seen that happen. But the truth of the matter is I've never gotten Dina pregnant and forced her to take care of a kid. So, like, I've never actually seen if that's something that she does. But I was horrified.
So she's saying that she never forced Dina to have a baby and then take care of the child. She's always, I guess, had nannies. Is that the case? You've had nannies and stuff? And this was the first time she had to take care of the baby. And she would just go off and watch television if you're not hearing her from behind me. And she was so upset because she refused to take care of this baby. That's a terrible story. Okay, well, at least we think that we have the good sister who is going to take care of the baby. So, I don't know. Now, she's really into pink. I don't think I can do bright pink, but we can do like dusky pink like this. So that works. We can do dusky pink for her. Yeah, that's a story. Anybody else who wants to chime in on Tell Terror Stories of Nina and Dina Caliente, we are listening. I have never really had that, but then in all fairness, I have always had them where they have a maid. So I have been trying to play like a little bit more difficult, I guess, because I do tend to play with a lot, not only a lot of mods, but sometimes then like I get frustrated and then I hire nannies and stuff. So with the bigger bills mod, a lot of times I can't do that because my people are on the verge of bankruptcy constantly. So we're not going to go too crazy on this decorating. Does everybody like the pink? I know Spotty is her head is going to explode because she's got this whole thing in Heartopia about no pink. And so...
And everything's pink.
Huh?
And everything's pink.
Okay, did you see the color of this house? She's going, I did, people. I did. I'm going to have to kill you all because it is like so completely pink. Why can I not? Is it too small? Why can I not? I think I'm going to have to do move objects for that window. Whoopsie. Upsie peeps. Now, just so everybody knows, I can hear the music in my ear. I guess you guys still can't hear anything. I said that, and then it stopped playing. It was like, no, you can't. All right, we're going to throw just some average curtains around. So far, I can't get any curtains in the bathroom. That one's going to need a move objects. Blup, blup. We'll come back and we'll move object. Oh, did you see that? My wall here is not done. All right, here we go. Let's get our curtains. Like I said, this is going to be relatively simple. Simple. Okay, I don't want that kind in there. Okay, and then in the baby's room. In the little one's room. Okay, we're going to see if we can... Yes, that works just fine. All right, now we're going to move objects. Shift Control C. And move lower little bar objects on. Okay, so the issue with the movie objects having it on all the time, which I personally like, is that like if you have bump out windows and things like that, it actually can hinder the little clicky. You know, you see how it just clicks to the window usually, and it makes trouble. So that's why I don't always keep it on. But yeah, the house looks pretty. I need to stop saying All right, so we've got that. We're going to do a nice little table here. I don't think she wanted any, like, children's items. What do we have here? No. What about... I don't understand why I have 2 of these. Sometimes you need to refresh. Oh, that's pretty and pink. Because she seems very, very girly. I did not look and see exactly what her job was. We'll look in just a sec. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, and then I think, you know, we're going to probably get the, whatever the thing is called. Rod Humble is going to come and give us a computer. And we're gonna want some place for the computer, and that can go right there. And we will need a little lamp. And let's just put it there. It looks like there's a light fixture there. And then, oh, there's no light fixture in the bathroom. What the heck were we thinking? So, a light fixture, that bathroom, was there one upstairs? No. Okay, and it doesn't look like we got any lights in the hall. Yeah. All right. I don't know what's going on with this house. But it is cute. It's cute and easy and little. All right, over here, I think we just need, like... We're not going to go crazy. I keep saying that, and I keep decorating. What would be her? I see her as, like, pink... And maybe blue and pink throw pillows. Let's see. Yeah, maybe something like that. Is that more pink? More pinky than bluey? I don't know. I think she'd be more pink, guys. I see her as more pink. Yeah, maybe something like that. Pink. Pink. We're making her more pink. All right, and then we're just going to give her just the basic TV. And then basic... We're going to just do black bookcase because it matches everything. And she's going to need baby stuff. I feel like we're going to need like a lamp next to her. This is so funny. I do not like that lamp, but I like the way that it lights. So that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. But I don't know. Is there something that works a little bit better? Maybe this one? Maybe we can put it in the corner. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine for now. All right. They have plenty of money. To decorate for the baby. I think they need a little bit of a nicer bed because they're a new couple. They're gonna want a bed. They're gonna want to feel like woohoo. You know, the woohoos. I see her as maybe something like this. Again, I see her as like pinks. Can we maybe that way? Yeah. I think they can get around that bed. And I don't know for end tables. Oh, I don't know, peeps. Don't know. Maybe something like that on each side. Kind of looks a little older. And then if we did like a nice little... I think she's going to be romantic. I think that candle's too bright for romance. Maybe something like that. There we go. Let's try this. All right, that's fine. And then, I don't know. Maybe like something like that. That's fine. All right, so we just need, I feel like this is very, very little for her clothing. So we're just going to put that kind of clothing there because she just doesn't have a lot of room. And then we will put a nice little clothing thing. I think it will work down here, like something in white there. And she can put something like flowers. I see her with like cute little flowers on things. Yeah, look how cute that looks. That's just lovely. All right, now what we need before we leave them. I mean, this only took a half hour. Nobody can complain. I think they need a car too. Nobody can complain. I did this all in a half hour, but we need the trifecta. All right, so what we need is the phone, which we can put the phone right there. We need a burglar alarm, and we need, I was going to call it the gas mask. It's not a gas mask. It's the smoke detector. The gas mask, people. We need the gas mask. Okay, and look, there's plenty of room for, what's it called? Children, for pets. Okay, we really got them kissing over here. And I mean, these two are birds of a feather because she's really interested in Don. And who is this guy? Shay. So, oh, she's a romance sim too. Yep. And so is he. Yeah, this could be trouble. Let's see. What do we got going on in his little thing? He doesn't need anything else. And her little thing, she doesn't need anything. Oh, you know what I wanted to get for in the backyard? The thing to electrocute her. Because when she's not feeling good with the baby, we are going to electrocute her. I know. I've gone down a seriously dark road. Don't stop judging me. Stop judging me. I've been playing Sims for a very long time. Oh, let's see. She does not want to get engaged to Daniel, but she doesn't want him to die. He does not want. Oh, he's worried about Mary Sue. And Jennifer, his sister. Interesting. All right. Let's come over here. I think we are going to need a car. Let's get a drive away. And we'll do at least one car to start. I mean, we have enough money. I see Daniel as more of a sports car kind of guy. 6,000. Can we afford 6? Yes, we'll give him the red sports car. There we go for Daniel. That looks like him. And I don't know, maybe we should get it. I don't know. It doesn't seem fair if she doesn't have a car. So maybe we'll do the 2-car parking slot. There we go. And what kind of car should we get for her? Does anybody care? What kind of car? I'm going to throw something over here. Maybe a minivan because she's going to be a mom. Let me know if we hate the minivan for her. I mean, after all, Spothy said she was the only one that took care of the kids. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. All right, what do we got here? I like. That's a Sims 4 conversion. That's very pretty. I like that. And then maybe we could come over here and do like a littler tree, like up here. It'd be really cute. We could put maybe swings in the backyard. Maybe over there. Okay, that looks kind of cute. I don't know. What do we think? I like it. Cozy gaming at its best. All right, you know what we are going to do, though? I said I wasn't going to do this, but I can't help myself. All right, we're going to muck up the lot. One of the things I feel makes a lot look much better is after the muck up. Because then it looks more realistic. Like all lots, all grass is not perfect. So I feel like it looks way better after the muck up. Look how nice that looks. Yeah, that looks way better. All right. I like that. Looks a lot more realistic. Like we've got some things going on there. Let's put up our walls. There we go. I mean, it could be better, but this is where we're at. Let's get a couple. We still have $20,000. Their first thing of bills is going to be rough, guys. I just want you all to know. You know, I'm not going to apologize, but it is going to be a little bit. Make sure it doesn't come into this kitchen. Okay, it works. It works, it works, it works. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm like the MTA. I do not apologize. Oh, there we are. All right, so there. I think that looks kind of cute. I feel like maybe a tall hedge or something would look nice there. Look, I got that. Oh, it looked like a sneaky snake. I was like, we could do like a sneaky snake. I don't know. What the heck happened to that? That does not look good. I don't know, maybe a rose bush. There we could do. I feel like it should go there. That's kind of cute. This gives it some personality. So it's not just blah. All right. What do we think? All right, so here we are with Daniel and, what's her name? Nina. They're having some fun. We'll give it a second because we should get the, what's it called, from the computer. Oh, she got like a happiness. Oh, and all her things are up. That's good. So we want to keep her happy. It is, so when you move, you end up back in the season you were before. Okay, here we're going to say change owner. It's Daniel. And then for this, change owner, it's going to be Nina. They both have a car, so that's great. Oh, we said we wanted to see what she was. She's a piano tuner. What did she want to do? Or she wanted to be a rock god or something. So let's go let her work on, because she's not going to have very much time. We'll have her studying mechanical. And what does he need? He needs charisma and body. So we should probably let him go up here and practice his speech. And we are going to somewhere have to put some workout equipment. So maybe instead of this cute little throughway, which I love, I want you all to know, I love my little throughway here, but that might be not a good idea. Maybe we could put the bookcase back there. Oh, I like it up here. I don't know. We'll put something in that nook. I'm thinking then we have plenty of room over here to put a piece of exercise equipment. Not that I like the exercise equipment in the kitchen, but I think it may be a necessary evil for now. Maybe two, because we're going to need charisma and stuff. We could put like a cheapy long mirror. Do you have something in dark like this one? Could go there. Because then at least they can come down here and work on their skills. And that kind of works for them. Because, oh, Nina needs to be at work in 1 hour. Okay, stop what you're doing. Go to work. Go, go, go. Go to work. I don't know that we're going to stay with her long enough to become an alien. Because I really want to go build the Goth robotics place in Sim York. Anybody hate that idea? You can let me know, because we are at 6:41. So we've been on for 40 minutes. It is going to probably take me at least an hour to do that build. If we want to do any type of wedding stuff, that will have to happen before. I really like how this house turned out. I like it. I do think we may need to put an air conditioning unit in because it's spring and everybody's already hot. Where's Daniel? Did he get his charisma yet? Oh, I have a temperature mod in my game, and everybody will fry. if I don't put air conditioning. They're very affected by the heat and the cold. So that will be a thing at some point. So we're going to let him. Daniel can hear. Oh, no. You know what else we might need? He may need. I'm not ready for him to become an. Oh, no. He doesn't have enough points. Does she have enough? She's not going to have enough points either. Oh, my God. We're going to have to do a date. All right, hang on. Let's visit some neighbors. He wanted to meet somebody new, so that's good. Ooh. Greet everybody. Here we go. All right, this has just become the battle royale. We were not going to keep up with this, but he needs some points because I was not ready for him to become an elder. And if we don't get some major points here, I need 30,000. He's only got, oh my gosh. We are poopied out of luck here, guys. This is not good. Ugh. I am not happy about this. Okay, so he met somebody and he's happy. Anybody who's just joining, I'm sorry about my sim sound being so low. I have tried to raise it a number of times, and for whatever reason, my audio is just not working. So you have to put up with me just blabbing, blabbing, blabbing in your ear. Okay, he's talking to her. He's saying, it is bloody hot in here. And I don't know why Tipsy Mommy has not bought me an air conditioning unit. And I really don't know why either. But, you know, whatever. Volume. Volume, volume, volume. Okay, it's not telling me why my volume is not working. Volume properties. Maybe. Is that? Okay. Alright. We'll see if that works. I don't know. We'll see if that helps you guys. If we get any better sound, I don't think we're going to. I'm not sure what's wrong with my sound here. Alright, here we go. Alright, Daniel. Buy a hot tub.
Sitten.
We have enough money to buy him a hot tub. Maybe I can get him a hot tub and then renege on it and take it back later.
Very loud.
It's very loud now? Okay, how is that now? Oh, I got rid of the Sims. All right, so now I heard that my stuff was very loud, and we'll try it again. Probably I'm going to have to turn everybody down a little bit, just because now the voices in the ambient, if you can hear the Sims at all, they are going to be, sorry. I keep hitting my, my Sims thingy. Oh, look, he is going to flirt with the old lady. This is Tiffany Wright, Will Wrights. Let's appreciate her. Is that better, Spothy? I'm tipsy.
Yeah, I can hear you again.
Okay, can you hear me, but is the game lower? Or should I turn the game down?
No, it should be good.
Okay. Just let me know. All right, so listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to buy Mr. Wonderful a hot tub. Just something, how much is that? 3, that's 6. Okay, we're going to buy him, oh, that's an ugly hot tub. We're going to buy him a cheapy over here just to give him what he wants, because we are working our way to that 30,000. Wait, now he wants to buy a vacation home. What do we think? He thinks we're made of money, a cooking or a cleaning. Oh my gosh, this man. All right, I think we could do a cleaning point really easy. Study cleaning. Look, she's going to go out and die in the hot tub. Why would you go in the hot tub, girl? Renee Wright. Oh my God. This is not good. Everybody get ready for death. Look, she's going to go out and die in the hot tub. Yep. Well, this is what Tiffany and Will Wright. They are Renee's parents. I hope they didn't like her very much. Come on. Oh, did he get that point already? Oh, okay. Let's lock this in. And I need him to... Oh. I am all kinds of messed up. I am so wound up. Let's see. Let's go over here and say study cooking. He is so mad. He is so mad because everybody in my place gets burgled. What does he want here? Buy a makeover station. Who does he going to make? He's going to have to make over Renee when she gets squashed. Okay, let's... Oh, Nina has been promoted to coffee shop sound engineers. Customers sipping hot Java need sound, great tunes to soothe their souls. It's your job to engineer music so that some... I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Here she is. Okay. Anyway, to soothe their souls. Oh, we got the baby bump. All right. I need... What is she doing? Is Daniel available? Oh my God, so much is going on. I need to put this on pause. My brain is literally like all over the place. All right, so... Who did I say? Renee! Renee got electrocuted in the hot tub. I told you she was gonna. Nina's now going to work from 1 to 8 p.m. She brought money home. And Daniel served some food. She does not need food. Daniel is going to need to get the phone because the maid is calling him. Does he have enough? He does not have enough bloody points. Did she leave? I think Renee left. So Renee left. Go talk to your woman. All right, put this away. Oh, wait, maybe not put it away. Maybe we should call everybody in. Call it a meal, guess. No, stay here. I just had all my guests get fried. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Now, why is everybody outside? This has been an insane episode. All right, so she's going to go to the bathroom. Daniel is going to try to stay alive here. What are you doing? All right, she's going to be comfortable. Daniel's going to do this. And then I think he's got to eat again. I don't know. All right, and we are really... I think we're going to have him and... How about we do this? Before he eats, how about we have him more ask? We're going to ask on a date. This is the only way to get this many points. Points. That's the word. I need points. Then we're going to go build. She's like, yes, darling. Of course. Can you please say goodbye to this guy? Listen, go home and check on your daughter. She's probably dead. The last time I know somebody got electrocuted, they fried to death. Okay, talk. How about you gossip? No. I need everybody to get up. Get off the couch. Get off the couch. Oh my goodness. This guy is a total you-know-what word. With a C. A C block. He is C blocking me. Will Wright, get out of here. Goodbye. Please tell Will to leave. Talk. Gossip. Leave! Oh my gosh, you're screwing up my date. Get lost. Okay. Now, play. Tickle. I didn't want to say the real word. That's a very big naughty word, but he needs to leave. All right. And then we need to appreciate. We need to say a joke. Somebody's going to want to kiss. All right. She's not thrilled with any of this. But we need points, people. We need points. We're down to 22. And he is going to age up and be an old man. Which, she might not care about that. And then he'll just die. But we at least needed to give it the old college try. Okay, how about a kiss? Give me a peck. Give me just a peck. My life depends on it, darling. There we go. Pecky, pecky. All right, now we're going to make out. Everybody shut your eyes. Here we go. It's going to get hot and steamy now. Should I sing? Let's get it on. Woohoo! It's so funny. I hear nothing. How are the Sims, Spothy? Can you hear them?
You can hear like the turning of the wheels and stuff.
Okay, because I can turn them up a little bit. Wait, don't go anywhere, darling. Darling, wait. I must flirt with you. I must woo you. Hang on. Let me go charm you. Come back, dearest. Oh, look at him walk. He walks like my cat. My cat, Lucian, when he's like wanting to bug me, he's like, da-na-na-na-na. He walks just like that. All right, let's see. Oh, give her a back rub. She's loving it. She's loving it even though he's a low-down, dirty dog. All right, what does she want? She wants to tickle. Have a pillow fight. I hate that pillow fight interaction. All right. I don't know if she wanted to tickle him or tickle her or whatever. It's a tickle, tickle. Tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Yeah, we can turn up maybe the ambient sounds a little bit. It was so loud. Anybody who's watching, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, now our dinner drew flies. I know. I'm sorry, guys. All right. How about everybody clean up? Clean up. I'm sorry. Well, the date had to be put on pause. If he dies, it's because the place was a mess. How about you clean up? Oh my gosh, she's going to have a nervous breakdown. And now she's hungry. All right, how about I have you... Can you serve dinner? Mac and cheese. And she doesn't know how to cook either. What are my skills? Oh my gosh, I only got 2 cooking skills. This is not good. This baby's going to die. And it's not going to be my fault. I want everybody to hear that right now. There are lots of things you can blame me on. In fact, oh, he's mad at his ex-wife. Did you see that? Fire flames were shooting out of his head. All right. Daniel, where are you going? Don't go too far, darling. We need kisses, darling. You're at 27. We're almost there for the potion. The potion, the magic potion to make you young and beautiful again. Yum, yum. All right, we're going to have him come eat some of that awesome mac and cheese that his chef wife, she thinks she's Gordon Ramsay. Yes, chef. All right, this is not where I thought this play was going to go. I am expecting to leave here and go and build something, but we have to let them... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Should we mess with their voices a little bit? All right, here we go. All right. I can hear them a little tiny bit. I don't know if that helps you guys at all. She face planted. All right, we're going to have to... Oh, my God. We're going to have to end the date. All right, where is he going? He's going to take a shower, and he's just leaving his wife. He turned the lights off. Her face is in a bowl, and he is upstairs taking a shower. All right, well, it looks to me, and she's nowhere near the potion. He's at 27,000. We may just be going to build. Uh-oh. Time for a break. Just a quick reminder to pause from the screen. I don't know why the stream just wanted to tell me to pause. We've only been doing this for an hour. We're not pausing for nothing. This is how people die. So it was not my fault about the... Who was that? The Tinker Child. It was lightning that killed the Tinker Child. It wasn't me. All right. Hey, how about you get out of your bowl of soup? And she's feeling, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to send her up to bed, and then maybe tomorrow. I hear Spotty giggling from the other room. Somehow I feel like she's giggling over my murder. I did not murder. It wasn't me. Okay, go sleep in your pajamas.
There's a woman who's literally smothering someone in their food right now.
I didn't do it. Time is running out. He doesn't know, not just for the date, but for his life. He's becoming an elder. It's almost over for him. Sorry, Daniel. Oh, well. It was nice that he was young once. You're a really great date, baby. We have to do this again sometime. Why are you getting out of bed? Everybody back in bed. Okay. What is this? Kiss tenderly. All right, I can tell we're going to have to get the cheaty plant or something. Get back in bed, everybody. Go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I'm glad Daniel had the day off because otherwise he was going to be SOL for work. All right, so she is going to put a nice little flower. Who came and kicked over our trash? All right, go pick up the trash. Daniel, when you're done here, can you come downstairs? I need you to clean up because we have ruined more food. And then maybe serve some breakfast. You do not have much more cooking skill than your wife. Oh my goodness. Would you look at these needs? Yes, I know you're going to die. Here, look, we're going to shock you. Now watch this, everybody. This is how we're going to keep her alive. All right, so we've only got one baby bump. We've got a couple more days. There you go. Okay, there's my Bill's mod. Bill reminder. The amount is $2,460. So luckily, you know, she's feeling good. You see what I mean? When this is working, it works well. Change into her maternity clothes. She should put away all the leftovers. There we go. Okay? And then how's Daniel doing? He can change into his everyday clothes. All right, I mean, I feel like we got things well underway here, all right? And then this cute little vase, I feel like should just like go in the corner over here. Look how cute. This is adorable, right? All right, so I think when she gets this here, we can leave this nice little family. And even though they're wretched, we're gonna leave them. Bye, see ya. And we are headed into Goth territory. All right, so here's the Goths. Mortimer was raised from the dead, and now he is engaged to Dina, who is also preggers. Okay, she has a fear of public restrooms. Totally get it. Okay, and we want them to have their own shop. Now, they have tons of money. But again, she wants a puppy or a kitten. All right, we can do that. We can get them a pet. He is getting ready to go to college, so we're gonna have to think about who is this? Opal. I was gonna say I hope this is not the Tinker's kid because unfortunately she is dead. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, gang, I had to sneeze. Alrighty, so we've got, and why does my clean bot not pick stuff up? I do not understand about these robots. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so let's go to the city, and we're going to get started on the community lot, and then we'll come back and we'll have the Goths buy it. So my daughter was talking about me going to the dark side, but she told me that I've only been playing this game for 20 some years. Here we go to Sim York. And again, you can watch all these episodes on More Tipsy Mommy. But I never really played with a lot of these businesses, and I never played with the robotics. And my thing was I did not know. I knew that the Sentry Bot could electrocute burglars, but I didn't know if like some of the other ones went bad, that like they would electrocute your Sims and kill your Sims and like death by flies for Sims. So she was telling me about that. You guys are gonna have to let me know about that because I think that's fantastic. All right, so anybody who wants to weigh in on this, this is where here's the Tinker's Toys, Jacquette's Bakery, Flowers and More, and Midtown Furniture. These are all the Sims from Blue Water Village. There's no Blue Water Village in my town. We're building out Sim York. And over here is the Land Grab chocolate shops. Malcolm Land Grab lives over here somewhere. There he is. There's where Marcy Christie lives. So we could build a nice big area over here for the robotics shop. So that would be, this is kind of our midtown, our Upper East Side area. I try to build it like that. Or we could go more uptown, make it a little bit more modern. over here. This is supposed to be like the west side. Over here, this is where the crypto nightclub ended up, over here, because it's like the death area. If anybody wants to weigh in on where they think they would like the robotics shop to go, should it go here in our district that we've already got going on? Do you see it more uptown here? I've got a space over here on the west side. Let's see what the buildings look like over here. I mean, it's right behind Central Park, but I don't see it as being super upscale. I don't know. I haven't really done much over here in this area. I mean, I threw down a couple apartments when stuff started crashing and I had to take my mods out for Sim York, and I had a lot of these great buildings. I just took some of the rental units down here, these rentals, and just kind of redid them and threw them in here just to make it interesting, so that it wasn't bare. And then these are like our builds that you've seen me do the stream over, and then we're going to renovate a lot of these places. Does anybody have an opinion? Spothy, do you have an opinion? It should be where? Okay, but do you think it should be like downtown? It could be behind Central Park, or it should be more uptown? Like near the other ones?
Yeah, well, it could be like Madison.
Okay. Okay, so she's thinking a little bit more upscale, but I don't think I have anywhere like that. Oops. Oopsie. I think we could put it here. We could go like right over here. Or I can move this. Wait a sec. She's saying she wants it more like Madison Avenue. We could move this here, because this is more like a diner. And that could go there. And then it could be more like across the street from the park. What do we got around it? We've got F&M and Sims Gone Wired. Like, I don't like that. Here's the hub and the corner shops and the museum. Okay, so that works. So up here, this is where it's going to be. We don't want it too huge. Will fit here? Yes, it will. Okay, I always start with a residential lot. And this is going to be Goths. We need to come up with a better name. Alright, right now it's called Gothbots, just because I don't know. Sometimes I have to think about these things. Alright, so Gothbots is right here next to one of my favorite rooftop bars across the street from the arts place, and right next door to these corner shops, and they'll have to eventually be redone. And then the park is right over here, and we can make it like parkish over there, so that kind of works. I feel like we need to go back out, and before we go back out, we're going to change it to a community lot. I always start with a residential lot. Change lot, running, community. The reason being is in case I need to, for any reason, I need that mailbox. I don't have extra, because of my mods, I don't get the mailbox, so I need it. I don't have extra ones. Yep, it's a phase. You mean my dark evil phase, Spothy? Alright, so this is where we're going to put it. I could actually make it a little bit bigger, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. We'll come back to that. We'll think. I've got to go here. I think that there is something that I don't want on my property. Say no. I felt there was a sign. Yeah, there was a sign. They can go on their property. All right, so I'm thinking this is where we're gonna put it because there's a lot of nice things right around here. I'm not sure that the trapdoor corpse is what I would say, but we'll pretend that's like the Empire State Building or something. All right, so here we go. So Goth bots. For all your robotic needs. All right, we'll come back for something much more pithy and fun. All right, so here we are right here. And how do we want this to look? So let's see. It could be. Let's see. Okay, so it's got to be in a little bit because it won't let us build. And it should be like, so like there. And then maybe then this one would be there. And then you'd have maybe that one. Okay, we're going to start with that. And then this one. I'm going to need pictures of Madison Avenue. Okay, so that's 4 high. This one, I'm thinking these two should probably be 3 high on both sides, is my guess. Like that. Alright, so we got that so far. So they're very big. And then I always have a, okay, we're just going to start with like basic sidewalk. That's too much basic sidewalk. Okay, so we want that. And then the Goths do not have to actually play in, and then this is going to go over here. We'll just, for now, we don't need this stuff. All right, so this is kind of how it's going to be for now. I need a picture of Madison Avenue. Of 77th Street. Okay, I always like 77th Street. We're gonna do Google Maps. Oh, that's the Bash building. Okay. It sent me at 37th East 77th, which that would not be my jam. Let's say let's go back to the big map. Oh, let's go back here. I need like East 79th. Let's go up here. Okay, can we go here? Ugh, it's not showing me what I want. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the buildings are basically big and white and tan. Yep, that's kind of how I remember them. Oh my god, I'm right at the Carlisle. Oh my goodness. All right. So we could do something like that, I guess. All right. So this would be kind of more like if you had something like that you're gonna build out the front maybe a little bit. I don't know. We're just thinking right now because I don't think I have anything quite like the Carlisle. Okay, so it'd be something like that maybe. And then I would think you would want, yeah. Maybe. We'll come back to that. We're going to come back to it, guys. All right. And we need some kind of siding that looks like, what's this? Yeah, it's gonna need to look kind of, I don't know, almost tin-like. Bless you. Maybe a little darker. It's not it. Not it, peeps. Maybe like that. Yeah. Maybe if we did like that. So we do not have any spinning doors, you know, like there's rotational doors that go in. We have sliding doors. These would kind of be the closest old doors that I could think of. I don't know that they're in black. Maybe something, you know, like this and like that. Yeah, so there you go. That's cool. There we go. And there we are. I like it. Okay, so we have that. And then we would have maybe let's see, I don't know. I just don't know. Oops. Come back. Come back to me. I think that's a little too artsy. Artsy. I was looking for something maybe fun and blue, kind of Art Deco-y. Like this is kind of interesting. We're going to put that here for now. Just because that kind of works. It's kind of the interesting look that I'm going for. That's another neat look that maybe we could use. I'm thinking more of a brushed blue than that. But maybe like... Let's see if we can... Sorry guys. It's like, what am I doing here? And I'm not sure. I really don't know. Really, I don't. Alright, so we're just trying to make the building itself look a little interesting is where we're at with this. And of course, now what I was using and what I was looking for is not in front of me. I hate when it does that. Very annoying. Nope. That wasn't it. What about wood? What about the wood? thinking that maybe that'd be something, yeah. I could use it a little tiny bit darker, but this actually kind of works. Work with me. It's kind of weird, kind of a little artsy deco-ish, but that's kind of gonna work for us. Let's see this. Oh, I like that even better. That's it. That's it. We found it. We found it. Look at this, guys. That's what we're looking for. All right, so we got that, and then what we need is. And what we need is we're going to like 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and then you got the 3s in there. And we're gonna need some kind of interesting windows down there. And that's going to be, this can all kind of be like one building basically. So let's look for interesting, we need interesting windows, peeps. And I'm sorry if I missed somebody's text on Twitch. That was on a whole other thing. Sorry. I got you. We're all back. We're all back and looking for interesting large windows is where we're at. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Ooh. All right, let's see here. Maybe. Okay, they're only 2 wide, but they could work. So this is an option. We're gonna stick them out there. Oops. I think they should go front ways while we're building. So this is going to be the Goth robotic shop. This was supposed to look like Madison Avenue. This is how this all gets started. It all starts out with ooh and ah, and then it all goes downhill. So it needs to be like an interesting, we could do this one too probably. That would probably work. So look at our windows again. Yeah. Yep. Because they're 2s. What are these? These are 3s. So technically, I don't know. I feel like it needs to have a bottom. Even though that's a 3, that's not working for me. That's a 2. I mean, technically, that would kind of work. I don't know. I feel like there should be a display. They should be bigger, like a display, though. Like that one could do it. Because that's going to be the bottom. And then if we did that, then it would be, let's see, maybe one here and one more in the middle. And then this way, that could work because then, oh yeah, look at that corner, that works. And then our corners could be black like that. And then, let's see, let's put that in there. And this one in here. Okay, and I think they need like to be black or gold. Do you have anything like that? One works. Black or gold. There we go. Alright, and let's get rid of that. Excuse you. What do we think? Any thoughts? I'm not sure if this is the one behind or this one. Oh, that's it. There we go. What do we think? What? You like it?
I do.
It's supposed to be like the Carlisle.
I was wondering. I'm like, this looks familiar.
Yep, I am thinking this is working for us. All right, and then what I think, I think if we, okay, and then right here, Not sure. Alright, then what we need to do, guys, is it's not going to be like a full thing. It's just more like ornamental on this one. Okay, and this is going to be just this. Okay, so it's kind of more like decorative. See? See? What do we think? See? What do we think? See? Are we liking this? We likes it. Alright, and then the rest of it is just needs to be like a white stucco. That. Alright, so now what we need is we need just some kind of like either white or off-white. Like it could be this one. We're going to do a couple over here, or it needs to be like a white, off-white. Oh, look at that one. I like that with the cracks. Like it's an older building. What do we think of that one? I like that second one. There's another off-white. What are we thinking? I don't like the paneling so much. This one? The one above the doors?
Yeah.
The one with the cracks?
No.
The beigey one above the door.
The beige and the green one look good.
And the green.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do a whole wall of tan. Okay, so we can see it. And we'll do a whole wall of green. So Ethos Bothy says she likes the green. And she liked the tan. Or maybe we'll do half and half. So that you can see them on. Alright, what do we think now? Okay, so we got the green and the tan. I think...
I like it.
Do you like the green or the tan?
I'm thinking the green.
She likes the green. All right, so we're doing the green, people. All right, so the first two buildings are technically one building. So this is all going to be done with the green. So do we see how that looks? All right, and we're gonna go here. Oops, there, there. And we're gonna come around. When we come around, we will fix, because there needs to be some black and stuff around it. But technically, the first two buildings, the big building is supposed to represent the Carlisle Hotel. So it's technically all one building. All right, so that's where we're at with this one. And that is up by like 79th Street, up on the Upper East Side. And you'll be able to see that, and you'll see where I got the idea from. I of course cannot make it exactly like that, but you know, whatever. All right, so it looks to me like in general we had a couple of big windows followed by little windows. So we need to get some big windows. Big ones. Okay, they're just large. Large. What kind would I say that they are? Maybe this kind? No. They're just kind of big, open. See, I would say they're this kind, except that they don't have any grills in them. This one has grills kind of in it, and they're not going to. So that's a problem. I mean, I guess technically this would kind of work in the scheme. In the scheme of things, we could do something like that. And then do like a little, and a little is actually very, very similar to how they have it done. And then when you come back over, there are actually ones with little grills in them, which are typically not the kind that I use, but let's see if we can find some. They're like little 6 grills. Maybe more like this kind. They're going to be black. Black, like my soul. Alright, so something maybe like that. Yeah. Alright, so you got that. And then over here, 1, 2, 3. We're going to move these apart a little tiny bit more. There. Okay, so that's how that one would look. Because, you know, of course, typically they have apartments and stuff above them. So that's how that's going to appear. Okay, so like if you look, all of this is kind of glass if you look at the actual hotel. And then these are display windows. This is the hotel right here. And then this is going to be a whole other building that we can decide if we want it to be facade or whatever later. We need to look at the tops of these buildings. They are just bloody huge. Okay, interesting. Oh, cool. Okay, so we are going to just do the usual. Technically, they have very interesting roofs, but we're not going to be able to get into that right now. We might make this one a little bit shorter in the back. Come, if we push it, we might do that. Okay, now this one here, they're all kind of white stucco. They're all kind of part of the same thing here. And then, hang on a minute, my earpiece fell out. Then if you yeah, it is all part of the same. Very interesting. Alright, so the way that this works is it's all part of the same building, but for us, we're not going to do that. The very next building, one street over, is actually a brick building, which works fine for us. So we're going to see what that next building looks like. Oops. I went down a side street. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, it's just... oh, very interesting. All right, cool. Okay, this one's very different. And so what we're going to need to do is, it is like old brick. We need kind of old brick. So we need this. So it's going to go like that. And here. And we'll come in like that. We might just do the black, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, shifty, shifty, and shifty. It is so shifty, guys. And then it's got some of those interesting storefront windows, but they're short. Oops. All right, so the cool thing is it reminds me of, we have a collection here that it really, really reminds me of. If we go all the way to the end, this collection is absolutely what this place reminds me of. So let's see, what do we have here? So if we did it in green and we did like a window, that's actually, I think they're too small, unfortunately, but we could use the same windows we have here. So they're in green, okay, and they're going to be like, maybe like this, and we can put a single door going in. Let's go down, down, down. We're going down, down, anyone? Okay, and we will have, I hate when I forget about this, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, so we're going to, okay, so we're going to have the door indent a wee bit. And it's just going to be a single, nothing exciting kind of door in green. Now typically I would not do a door, okay, because there's going to be nothing here, but just for the sake of making this look the way that we want it to look, we're kind of going to just go with this. Where's green? Like I can't see it. Hi, Unholy Stinky. Hello, how you doing? I'm pretty sure I had a green here somewhere. Green, green, green. Maybe I don't have green. Green, 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 green. All right, we might need to do brown, but just so everybody knows, it was green. And I thought I had this window in green. So let's see, do I have gray or, yeah, that will work. All right, so they're all gonna be Battleship Gray. I feel like that's too close to the color that we already have, but we're just gonna do it. This is how it's going, guys. It's just going this way. All right. Are we doing storefronts? So first we had Daniel Pleasant move in with Nina Caliente. And then, ooh, this is interesting. And then we had, now we are building the Goths a store. And I just felt that they need a store. So the thing about this store that I'm looking at across the street from the Carlisle is it has some really insane architecture in the windows directly above the storefront windows. They are like all scalloped and cool, and they're kind of little, like they're like this, but they're very little. Why, thank you. Not your Bella. No, Nina, not Bella. Bella is, I think, she is in Strangetown. She has been abducted by aliens, and we have not found her as yet. So maybe we should do something like this. So if anybody wants to go on, I am at ME+EM at 980 Madison Avenue. And I am looking at these amazing, crazy windows here. And I just don't know that I have anything quite matching to them. I mean, I could do something like this, like above every window would be interesting. We could probably even get away with something like this. They're very, very interesting. So anyway, the only ones left alive in the Goth family right now, she has been abducted by aliens. Bella has been abducted by aliens. And this is what we know, okay? And the people that are alive... Oh, it's always Bella with you. We have a lover's quarrel in the chat over on Twitch. So anyway, the people that are alive is Mortimer Goth, his daughter, his adult daughter Cassandra, and his son Alexander, who has grown into a teen who's getting ready for college. Now, Dina, the gold digger, has gotten herself pregnant and with Mortimer's baby, and she is expecting to marry Mortimer. So that is how we're playing it, people. But their dream was to open a robotics store, and that is the direction we are going in here. Is everybody following along with that? Oops. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Just want to get rid of the windows. Bloop. Oh my goodness. I can see how this is going to go. She cheated with Eliza pancakes. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily, Eliza is not in this game. Believe it or not, Eliza did not come along as far as I know. Somebody could correct me if I am wrong, until Sims 4. Does anybody know if that is true or false info? All right, so here we go. We got some interesting windows going on here, because there are some interesting windows. The ones that they had at this place were more like rounded. We don't have them. This is what we're doing. Good times. All right. And then the next level, they are just your basic two panel windows, stinky. And they can either be our usual, or they could be this one. I think we might do something like that. I think they're a little bit longer than this, though. I don't know. What about that? It can be whatever. Let's just do it. I think that they are also black. Black is the color of the day, peeps. Oh, everybody's gone quiet. I hear the Eliza pancakes debate still raging, still going. All right, so we've got that. Let's see what the roof of this one looks like. Just so you know, the buildings in New York are much higher. What the world? Very interesting. All right, so this one we could do. We're gonna do this. And okay. And then you went after her first. Wait, who? Bella or Eliza? I feel like there's some kind of fighting that I have absolutely missed going on in this chat. I need. I don't know what I need. They stopped fighting in my chat, and I don't know what happened with Bella. I don't know what happened with... Stinky went for Bella first. Stinky said Bella was in an unhappy marriage. OMG. I think that Stinky should have put her in witness protection because my feeling is that Mortimer was Mortimer is trying to kill her. I took Mortimer's money. It was all a plot. I'm gonna flirt with Don. Oh my goodness. Yep, trouble. There is trouble in paradise, peeps. Ugh, wrong size. Yep. If you ever want trouble in paradise, play The Sims together. Oops. There we go. Alright, that was not what I was going for, but it looks nothing like the building at all, and it should be about 70 stories higher, but we're not going there. And we have lost the chat to lies and filigree, and I'm not even sure what else. It could be anything at this point. All kinds of real trouble. I think there might be flirting with Don. Oops. Alright, I know this is a little tedious. I'm sorry. I should have just done. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular. Let's do something like this. And can't intercept objects. I don't know what objects you're intercepting. We are at the top of the world here. We're going to use this. It'll just make it look taller. There we go. We're just going to use our same stucco at the top here. Okay, and just made it look a little tiny bit taller, which we needed. And then I'm thinking for this guy, same deal. We are just going to use something simple and quick. Usually I do this off a camera. This way, the, you're not stuck watching me keep going and going. I know it can be tedious for people who are watching me. It gets long. I get it. Because I'm all involved in this, and I can do this for hours. I build. This is what I do. All right. So what do we think? This is where we're at this point. There we are. So you've got the Carlisle, basically, whatever the shop is next to the Carlisle, and here we go. There we are. While you're flirting with Don and doing whatever other crazy crap you're doing. Alright, was there... Sorry guys. I don't remember. Yes, there was. Alright, so we need a black kind of carpety something. maybe something like this. So there. And I'm thinking here we need do I have black in this? No. Of course I don't. I have this, but that looks too old. We don't old. About this. Do I have black? I do. OMG. I'm so excited. Alright guys, here we go. This is going to work perfectly. Well, maybe not perfectly. We're going to pull forward a little bit. And then here. And forward. There. I think we're going to leave it at that. And then this one. And forward a teens. And here we go. And forward. Oh my gosh, look how great that looks.
Looks great, Ray-Ban.
Thank you. You can go look at the Carlisle Hotel to see how I'm doing. Ah! Alright, sometimes we get crazy when we are using custom content, and that's what just happened here. Let's do... let's go here. Let's go there. Alright, so you see what happens. Every once in a while, this is how it goes. Alright, it is... We've been on for almost 2 hours, gang. I don't know. How much longer should we do this? Alright, I think it had a green... I don't know why it's not letting me... Okay. I would have really, really liked to have had a... whatchamajiggy? What's it called? When the awning comes all the way out and you have a long runway, I think that is... Alright, so we've got a little awning, which I'm not thrilled with. I don't like that. That's not what I want from our store. It's just not. Alright, we're gonna, I don't know like that. I don't know. Let's see. What if, guys, or go with me here. We're gonna see if this works. Okay, what if we do this and then we get our little stripe stuff. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, so it'll go there and it'll go there. And then we'll go here. And it'll go there. Okay. I'll go there. Okay. I'm having a thing here. Alright, and then can we get to... We can't get it to go there. Why not? And there. You know, I think. I wonder if, okay. We're just gonna. Okay. Now, I don't like the color. I know, you're all screaming at me. I know it. But I don't like the color of the windows now with the awning. There. I'm done. I swear it. All right, so there. So you've got your main hotel. All right, and then this is like the store. I'm thinking that this hotel area, for now, just for now, is facade. Then this could be the robotics store. I like the hotel better, but I just kind of feel that size-wise, the hotel works better. I mean, it does. I mean, we don't have to do it if everybody doesn't like that, but I don't know. Let me know. What is this? What is this? Let's get rid of that. And yes, the awnings are not perfect. Let's fix these so they look a little bit more there. And I know they're floating, but that's so that when you put the walls up, yeah. Meow. My cat's like, I have put up with this for how long now? You need to love me. All right, because I want to see this. See what I mean? I want to see those. I don't know. We might change this, but I want to see. Yeah. No, not working. Not working. There we go. Maybe down one. All right, I promise I will mess with that off screen, okay? And I'm going to mess with the rest of this off the screen. But this is what I'm thinking for right now. We're going to come to the second floor. This is all going to be black. All black, all black, all black. And the third floor. And we'll do black walls in the parts that we're not going to use. But you guys will have to let me know if anybody has anything they want to add, any ideas. I know you guys are watching. Let me know. And if you have anything you would like to see for this Let's Play. So the idea here is that this is like a return to Pleasantview. So I am setting up to do a Let's Play. And yes, I do play a little tiny bit as we do this. But the general idea is that we're coming into this and we're going to play it from, if Pleasantview was released today, what would it be like? And I feel that it would be kind of different than it was in 2004, because The Sims gave us so much more. Like even The Sims 3. Like think of all the stuff that came in The Sims 3. So my idea was because of what we know today, we already have everything in all the packs. So think of that, and then from there, it's time to take a break. Just a quick reminder, your screen time. So what I'm saying is that I think we need to think about, if The Sims 2 came out today in the form that it's in, what would it be like? Okay, and so you guys let me know what you think. You can always reach me on MoreTipsyMommyShark, and I'm happy to take your hints and ideas. Like we'd have some trees here. This is just typically how these avenues work. All right, so here we are. This is where we're at this point, everybody. I'm going to end the stream here soon. Let's put our little roofy thing on, that you can't see through the roofs. So right now, this is where we're at. I am going to put, you see here on the ends, I put the black walls up so you can't see all the way through. And I'm thinking the brown building is going to be the Goth shop. So it's going to be the Goth robots. And that's how it's going to be. You can let me know. Again, go over to More Tipsy Mommy. Talk to me. Let me know what you're thinking. I want to thank you all for watching. I have had so much fun doing this. I appreciate you hanging out with me. We'll do it again. And happy simming. Bye-bye.